Hey YouTubers, this is James Palmer, author of science fiction and pulp adventure, coming to you with a quick video here. I want to make this a more or less regular thing, and establish a whole YouTube channel for you guys about writers and writing and things. I'm having to do this on my phone because my computer is being uncooperative today, so but I wanted to get this out there. I was going to do this about something else, about author income streams, multiple income streams for authors, but I'm going to do that a little bit later. I wanted to start with this one. Last night I found out that my novella, Shadows Over London, published by Falstaff Books, is on the SFWA, the Science Fiction and Fantasy Writers of America's recommended Nebula Award reading list. This is a list that they compile of what their members think is the best of science fiction, fantasy, and I believe horror, in the novel, novelette, novella, and short story categories. And I'm in the novella category. So this is quite an honor. I'm under no delusions that I'm gonna be nominated for a Nebula or win a Nebula or anything like that. But it's good just to be recognized, especially as an indie. There's a lot of other indie authors on there too, which is really great to see. And I wanted to talk for just a minute about kind of what that means and kind of why we do what we do as writers. I think there's a lot of pressure for the next thing you write to be a bestseller, and to, you know, it's got to make money, or it's got to win awards, or it's got to just hurry up and get noticed just right out of the gate. I think what we have to do is just do the best work we can. And if it does all that, great. If it doesn't, that's also great, because we're already on to the next thing. I think you have to write a lot of stuff, get a lot of the less good stuff out before the good stuff starts shining through and coming out. This reminds me of, Harlan Ellison used to talk about his story, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, which is an award-winning story. It's been anthologized, probably hundreds of times. He's made all kind of money off of it. But it's far from his favorite story. He wrote another story called Grail, that he did an immense amount of research on. And it took him months to write, because he's doing all this research. And then he wrote I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream up in Milford, Pennsylvania, at a writer's workshop put on by Damon Knight and Kate Wilhelm, and he said he dashed it off in an hour. But that story is more well-known than Grail is. I think as writers, we all kind of have to deal with that same thing. I think once we do the work and put it out there, it's not up to us how well it does, to a certain extent. Because it's not our work anymore. It belongs to the readers, and they're going to make of it what they will. They're going to see something in it that we probably do not, and they may not see the stuff in it that we want them to see. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm going to try to put some links and stuff in this video if you want to check out my stuff. Please subscribe to my channel, and hit the like button on this video if you like the video. Subscribe, ring the bell, so you'll get updates when I have new content to put out. Check out my Patreon. I'm going to try to do, if I can get my computer to work, I've got an intro and outro to put with each video that'll have some graphics and links and stuff, some cool music. So we'll just see what we can do. Right now, I am hard at work on a space opera novel. I'm almost finished with it. I'm going to write 2 more and then rapid release them. Probably, hopefully, April or May. We'll see how that goes. I've got some other projects to do. The third Shadow Council Archives book, speaking of those, is finished. It's with the publisher now, and I owe them 1 more, which is going to be called The Map of Time. So check those out. I'll have links and everything. Check out my Patreon for extra stuff. Throw in a couple of bucks, and I'll send you, sneak peeks at what I'm working on, extra videos, whatever you guys want. Let me know. Until then, you guys take it easy. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on the other side.